Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm going to be doing my monthly favorites for the month of November, and I have a nice little variety for you guys. So I'm just going to jump right in. There's a few brushes that I've been not really loving this month, but that I've been kind of going for quite often, and I haven't mentioned them to you guys. So the first one is the Makeup Forever 140 brush. I love this just to highlight. I think it's like the perfect highlighting brush. And a few months back, I had shown you guys that I purchased a few of the Makeup Forever brushes, and honestly, this is the one that I find myself gravitating to very often. The other ones are good brushes. I don't know why I really haven't been going for them. So one that I have mentioned in the past is my Sephora 55 brush. And this I love for my foundation. Lately is what I've been using it most for. But I do use these for bronzer and blush, just a variety of things. But right now I'm really loving it for my foundation. A brush that I have mentioned before and that I just still freaking love is the MAC 137 brush. This is what it looks like. And this literally gives you such an airbrushed finish. I love it. I love it for blush, bronzer, powder, you name it. I just love it. It's just really lightweight. It's fluffy, so it's not going to deposit a lot of product. And everything just looks so soft and blown out when I use it. So one of my favorites. A bronzer that I have been using quite a bit is my Too Faced Dark Chocolate. It smells so good. So I got this in gratis over the summer, and at that time I really didn't go for it too often, and I think it's because when I'm tan I tend to have more of a red undertone, and as you guys can see, this is very like a reddish brown, and so I think at the time it was just too much red for my skin, and I have been using this just about every day, and I like the way it looks. I think it's because it's pretty close to what my tan looks like. So I do really, really, really like this, and I'm finally putting a dent into it. I thought I wasn't gonna use this and that it would just sit in my drawer, but I'm liking it. He's always gotta be with me. Another bronzer that I use all the time is my Radiant Bronze Light, and this is by Hourglass. I like to use this even when I use the Dark Chocolate by Too Faced because it gives you a really glowy finish. It looks like your skin is very radiant. You know, when I don't want to do a highlight, I like to use this because it gives you just a really glowy finish. So I do really like that, and I do use it a lot. And with these products, a little bit goes a long way. So I've been using this since over the summer, and you can see that it is a little bit more on the flat side. These normally have like a little bit of a curve, and I love it. It is a bit on the pricey side, but it's a good product. An eyeshadow palette, I guess, that I've been using, and I haven't had this one too long, but I had to include it in my video. It's the Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter, and the colors are just perfect. Like, you can't go wrong with these. These are great everyday shades, and they're so smooth. They're so easy to blend out. They're very pigmented. I can't say enough, you know, about this particular product. I love it. So I'm so happy about it. I don't know which way to go. Okay, I bought this a long time ago. This is a Dior Diamond Ombre. I think that's how you say it. This is what it looks like. I have been using this quite a bit. I really love it. It's just a really pretty, glowy highlighter. It's not very intense. You could definitely see it. It's just a little bit softer. It's not as loud as, like, say, Whisper of Guilt or any of the Becca highlighters. Like, it's a little bit softer. So I don't know, I can't describe it. It's such a pretty highlighter. It's very smooth. It doesn't look powdery at all. And I like the contrast in shades. So you could use like the darker shades here as a blush topper, but I just like to mix them all and use it. So I'm pretty dark, so you really wouldn't see the darker shades, you know, as much as you would like on somebody that was a little bit lighter. My Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation, I'm in the shade Noisette, and just so you guys know roughly what my undertones are, I'm a little bit golden, but I'm like golden neutral. Like I said, when I tan, I tend to tan red, so that's where you start to see a little bit of my neutral shades or undertones. I wear an NC40 in MAC, and I can wear an MW40. I just feel like it starts to oxidize on my skin, so an NC40 is a better fit for me in the wintertime. So this is an olive foundation with neutral undertones, so I think it's perfect. I have it on today. I just bought the full size, but prior to buying the full size, I was using just samples I had made at work, and I was probably wearing it for like 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, I need to get this. So I finally bit the bullet and I got it. A blush topper that I've been loving is the Becca, I believe this is the Topaz, something like that. I just want you guys to see, like, they legit remove the labels from things. I got this in gratis, or it's copper something. I don't remember what it is, but I've mentioned this before and I've been really liking it to put on top of my blush. It just gives my cheeks a really pretty glowy finish, and it adds a little bit more color. So when I feel like my blush just isn't doing out, just pop a little bit on my cheek. Let's see here. My Tasha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. I got this in gratis. It's a pretty decent size. I really like this, but I don't think I can spend the $40 or $50. I don't remember how much it is, but I just can't. Not for a mist spray, like I just can't. I'm enjoying it. I really love it, and I try to use it sparingly, but you know, sometimes I go a little crazy. What else do I have? This Kat Von D eyeshadow, and this is in Synergy. I'm just kind of gonna start breezing through these because I've mentioned them recently in hauls. Lolita liquid lipstick, bow and arrow. These two guys I have been wearing a lot. I really love them. Let me do a little swatch of bow and arrow and Lolita so you guys can compare them. So that's bow and arrow. It's a little bit more of a neutral brown. And then Lolita. That's Lolita. And as you guys can see, it's a little bit more of a mauve-y neutral pink. So I love these two. I think I've told you guys quite a bit that I love those. And I'm really enjoying them. The 24/7 Velvet Glide-On pencils by Urban Decay are pretty freaking awesome. This one is in the shade Plushy. It's just a really, like a deep purple. These are so good. They stay put. They're matte, so they don't have like any glitter or anything in them, but they are freaking amazing. They're so long wearing. They're easy to smudge. I love to smudge them out. And they just stay in place. I'm trying to look for my eyeliner. No, I was gonna say, I found it. Okay, I grabbed the brush, but forgot my Stila. This is a cushion liner, and this is in the shade Black Obsidian, right? Yeah, Obsidian, Black Obsidian ink. And this is what the brush looks like. So I do love using the brush. I don't have anything bad to say about the brush, but lately I've actually been using the liner with my MAC 210, which is a really tiny, thin liner brush. And I just started using it just to try something different and see how the product would work with a different brush. I have to say I'm pretty impressed. Sorry. I'm going to tell you guys just now as a little side note. So I started filming on my phone. So I'm not using my camera anymore because I was getting a lot of feedback about how my videos couldn't be seen, I guess, in HD. So I'm like, all right, let me film on my phone. The problem is I can't figure out how to download my videos from my Galaxy Edge. So I have a Samsung Galaxy Edge onto my MacBook Pro. So I literally have to upload my videos from my phone to YouTube, and so I'm not editing them. So I really apologize for these little long gaps that you see. And I have a freaking tutorial that I had filmed on my phone, thinking it would be easy to transfer it to my laptop, and I can't figure it out. So I may have to refilm it. Anyway, so going back, I got a little sample of the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and at first I was like, I'm not gonna like it. And I'll be honest with you guys, the only reason why I even bothered with this is because I couldn't find any of my mascaras. So as you guys can see, the brush looks really plush and soft and fat, and it really does a great job at coating your lashes, at making them look very fluffy and natural. It's what I have on today. I don't know if you guys can see, but I really like this, and I like how black it is. So I was pleasantly surprised, and I don't know, maybe in the future I'll end up buying it. I don't know, we'll see. Another lip product that I really love is the Sephora, what is this, Rouge Infusion, and this is the Naturals 15 Rosebud. This is what they look like. Let me show you guys this color. These are very sheer, they're buildable, and they stain. So that's a shade, and it looks like nothing, but honestly, the longer you leave it on, the color just kind of starts to develop a little bit. So you do get this really pretty pigmented finish. So I love it. A lipstick is $19.93 by Urban Decay. That's it here. It's very similar to Bow and Arrow. These are really creamy. They're matte finishes, but they're not like really dry and uncomfortable. They're a really good finish. This one's a fairly new one too, but it's been in my purse, and literally I just grab it and put it on. And this is Sultry Mauve by Buxom. There it is. And I couldn't find Rebel Rose. I want to say it's probably in my car. I know. I keep leaving my stuff in my car. With Sephora and their limitation on how many products I can bring, honestly, like there's a lot of makeup in my car. So, Makeup Forever number 9 lipstick. It's just a really pretty glossy nude. I'm really into nudes. And this one's new too, but honestly, it's so good. And this is Sephora Brown is Back. That's it right there. So, I mean, it's very obvious what my shade selection is right now, but I really like these shades. Okay, so now moving away from the lipstick items or the lip items, just really quick. This Andrea Strip Lash Eyelash Adhesive. So I've been wearing eyelashes when I go to work, right? So normally I really try not to because my lashes are long enough. You put some mascara, you know, and it does a trick. But I'm like, let me just start wearing lashes. This stuff, man, it's like crazy strong. So like when I went in to take off my lashes, I've been wearing them all day. They were still like very much stuck. So this is like super heavy duty. Almost to the point where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't wear this because I almost felt like it could rip out my lashes. But it is so good. And I bought this at Walgreens. So I think I actually prefer this better than my duo. Even when I work lashes to work, people are like, are those your real lashes? Oh my gosh. And no, but you couldn't see the band. And I didn't do liner or anything. It was just like very subtle. It doesn't shine. And that stuff just stays on. I didn't have to worry about my lashes coming off at all. So really good. And I think it was like $5. Elizabeth and James Nirvana. Man, this stuff is so good. I wasn't a fan of the fragrance before, and now I will tell you that I am. They gave me the dry shampoo in the white, and I really liked it, and I'm like, let me try the perfume again. So I put it on, and I love it. It has gardenia in it, and it smells very woodsy, with a hint of gardenia. Like I like that, like almost like unisex scent, where it's not too soft, it's not too sweet. So I love it. I love it so much that I had bought a Dior Addict perfume. I took that back and I bought the big size of the Elizabeth and James. It's just so good. Ultimate Miracle Worker by Philosophy. This is the moisturizer that I've been using. This has an SPF of 30, and oh, it's so funny. It says the best is yet to come, and it's so funny because I just bought like a little picture thingy for my room, and it says the best is yet to come. That's so funny. Anyway, so it's a really thick moisturizer. That's what it looks like. It has a very faint scent. I don't know. It's clean. You can't really pick it up. But I'm dry, and so normally for the summer I use the Peter Thomas Roth moisturizer with SPF 30. It's very lightweight. Now because I am dry, I need something that's a little bit more hydrating and rich. So I've been using this, and I absolutely love it. 3 more things and I'm done. The Murad Invisible Perfecting Shield, and this is SPF 30. This is really, really, really good. So you can basically use this as your moisturizer, and it has SPF in it, but it's also a primer. And I have to say that it does work. Like, you will notice that your makeup stays on longer, your skin feels hydrated, and I try to use this just for like special occasions because it's expensive, and I want to hold on to it as long as I can. So it's awesome. And 2 more things. One is the L'Oreal Total Repair Extreme Emergency Recover Mask. This is what I've been using for my hair. I use it once a week. I'll just put it on my ends, let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes, wash it off, call it a day. I notice my hair looks shinier. It feels coated and protected. I know it sounds kind of weird, but it doesn't feel as weak or as damaged as it normally does. So I like it. The last thing. This is actually fairly new. Jergens Wet Skin Moisturizer. I know this is a weird one. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't drop something. This stuff is good, and I'll tell you, I hate putting moisturizer on. I hate it. I don't mind my face, but my body, I'm horrible with it. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm horrible. Jack Snow. Sorry. He was about to go for my lipstick. I would have had to kill him. So anyway, I hate putting on moisturizer. I hate the way it feels after I take a shower, but I need to wear it clearly. And so it's very difficult for me, right? Just call me lazy. Let's get it over with. I love this stuff because literally I keep it right next to the shower so that when I'm done with my shower, I don't dry off. I literally just take a little bit of it, put it on, and then after like a minute, just pat myself dry, and then continue with my regular routine after I shower. So this stuff really does work. It moisturizes your skin just like it would with any other moisturizer that you apply after patting dry. It is amazing. The good thing about it too is that it doesn't feel sticky. Maybe that's what bothers me, is the sticky feeling, but because you're patting it down, you're almost like removing any excess, and it's good. So I'm really liking this. I think I'll continue to use it, and it's well worth getting. So that's all I have for you guys. Sorry that this video is so long, and I'm sorry that I won't be able to edit it, but I'm trying to get it together, guys. Give me a minute. So I want to know what you guys are looking forward to. Two things. I'm looking forward to my birthday. I'm turning 32 on the 13th of December, and age doesn't bother me. I'm okay with telling you guys I'm 32, and I'm just excited. Like, things have been great. Life is great, and I can't complain. The other thing I'm excited about is Christmas. I love Christmas. My tree has been up since November, and this year I get to host. So I'm really, really, really excited. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to. I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.